Good day everyone, my name is Lawrence Atakan and I will be the first reporter for today's session, and today we will be discussing training delivery modes and methods. Enumerate the training delivery modes recommended for use in competency-based training or CBT. Differentiate the various training methods and their appropriate use. Training delivery modes overview. The competency-based TVET system recognizes various delivery modes, both on and off the job, driven by industry standards. Number 1, dualized training system or DTS combines in school and in industry training. Dualized training system students learn both in school and in a real company. Example, a student spent 3 days in school learning the lessons in class and 2 days in a company practicing real job skills. This way, they learn the theory in school and apply it immediately at work. Second, modular self-paced. Training progresses at their own pace facilitated by the trainer. Modular self-paced students learn at their own speed with a trainer helping them. Example, a student studies one module at a time like basic computer skills. They move to the next module only when they finish and understand the first one, no matter how fast or slow they learn. Third one, peer teaching or mentoring. Fast learners as slow learners. So, therefore, peer teaching or mentoring, students who learn faster help those who need more time. For example, in a class, some students finish an activity faster. The trainer asks those fast learners to help their classmates who are having a hard time. They explain the steps and show how to do the task until everyone understands. Fourth, distance learning. Instruction occurs when students and instructors are in different locations. So distance learning is when students learn from home or another place using the internet instead of going to a school building. Example, student watches lesson on a computer and sends homework through online to the teachers. Dedicated Mode Dualized Training System or DTS. The DTS integrates theoretical learning at an institution, school with practical skill development at the actual workplace industry. Structure approximately 40% institution based and 60% company based training. Key benefit directly addresses the industry's need for job-ready graduates who are competent in real-world scenarios. Stakeholders requires close cooperation between the training institution, the industry partner, and the trainee. Implementation requires a structured agreement on the job trainers or mentors and defined rotation schedules. Therefore, the dualized training system or DTS is a way of learning where students spend some time studying in school and the rest of the time training in a real world company. Schoolwork. About 40% of the time is spent learning in school and 60% is spent learning by working in a real job. Why it's good? Because students get real world experience so they are ready for actual jobs when they finish. Who is involved? The school, the company, and the student all work together. How it works? There must be a clear plan, mentors at the company, and schedule that tells when students learn at school and when they train at the company. Distance learning and e-learning delivers learning when trainees and trainers are separated by space, often leveraging digital technology. E-learning. Distance learning and e-learning, this is a way of learning when the teacher and student are not in the same place. It uses computers and the internet. Self-paced learning. Trainees access modules, learning guides, and tasks at a time and speed that suits them. Self-paced learning. Students can study whenever they want and go at their own speed. Asynchronous tools uses learning management system or LMS, video, tutorials, forums, and email for interaction. Meaning, asynchronous tools, lessons are delivered through online platforms, videos, forums, or email. No need for everyone to be online at the same time. Suitability, high effective for knowledge, cognitive components, and prerequisite theoretical instruction. It is good for knowledge-based learning. It works well for learning information and theory. Challenge. Practical skills must still be validated through performance-based assessment, often requiring a later physical assessment or highly simulated environments. Challenge. Hands-on skills still need to be checked later in person or through realistic simulation. Cognitive versus behavioral methods. Cognitive methods provide information, demonstrate relationships, or provide rules. They simulate learning through their impact on cognitive processes, best for knowledge and attitude. Examples: lecture, discussion, e-learning, case studies. Meaning these methods focus on teaching information, good for learning facts, concepts, and changing attitudes. Example: lectures, discussions, online learning, case studies. Behavioral methods allow the trainee to practice behavior in a real or simulated fashion. They stimulate learning through experience, best for skill development and attitude. Example: simulators, role plays, business games. Behavior modeling. Behavioral methods. These methods focus on learning by doing. You need by practicing real actions or behaviors. Good for building skills and improving attitudes through experience. Example: role plays, simulations, games, behavior practice. Key training methods. Part 1. Active lecture, used to present information and ensure it is understood and remembered. Involves questions and discussion to avoid boredom. So it means the trainer talks and explains the topic, but also asks questions so learners stay interested and understand better. Group discussion uses active involvement of participants, stimulates the group to think, question, and express themselves, led by a set topic. Therefore, learners talk, share ideas, and ask questions with each other about a topic. Everyone participates. Demonstration and practice, used to explain and demonstrate a process or skill. Immediate practice is a necessary part of this technique to ensure retention. Meaning, the trainer shows how to do a skill and then learners immediately try it themselves. So this is the end of my topic. Thank you for watching.